Hi! Welcome back. This is A from High Five Sci-Five Tarot. This is your daily 3-card spread, past, present, and future. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. Perhaps tomorrow's message is the one for you. But I've always believed in synchronicity, so there must be something in here that you need to hear today. Thank you for being here and welcome back. If this is not your first time, but regardless whether it's your first time or not, thank you for being here. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. I've always believed in synchronicity, so there must be something in here that you need to hear today, especially that you have here two major arcana cards. You have the Chariot and the Devil in the past. The Devil in reverse in the past could speak of self-restraint to a point that you have forgotten about that joy, you have forgotten about that enthusiasm and that feeling like you are a child again, seeing the world in child's eyes because of of that self-restraint and perhaps being hyper-focused about something. Your current energy, the Chariot, speaks about your goals and the means of achieving them. And you could have subjugated the gentleness of your soul for a pursuit of something. And you could have moved too fast, but not really thinking about the consequences of your actions. Your intention, perhaps you have forgotten about the intention. Perhaps that devil energy has taken its toll on you, so much so that perhaps in the past you were so repressed, and as a result of that you wanted your freedom, but it kind of moving through the extreme. You could have moved through the extreme, and it's like a lose-lose scenario. In the past, as I have mentioned, your self-restraint may have stifled your growth, or perhaps too much discipline or hyper-focus on something repressed you in a way that you have forgotten about your joy, or perhaps you did something that with the intention of doing it for somebody else, doing it for the sake of, or doing it perhaps about your job, but not exactly thinking about the ways that you could satisfy or bring joy to yourself. It is something that is detrimental to your mental health, could be, or something that compromises the joy that you have in your heart. And in the current energy, you are moving quite too fast and without plan. It's like, as I've mentioned, perhaps you have been repressed in the past, and you carve it to the stone and promise yourself that once you get out of that situation, you will do everything it is that you want. Perhaps this may have something to do with money, and you promised yourself that once you earn this amount of money, you would spend it on luxurious things or luxurious lifestyle, and as a result, there's not much joy to it. Sorry to say, kind of as I've mentioned, a lose-lose kind of situation. The Chariot always speaks about fast movement to victory, but you have it in reverse. That doesn't mean that not necessarily that does not necessarily mean the opposite of that. But what I am saying is that because in the past you were hard on yourself, you are now in the extreme side of the equation, perhaps partying hard, or perhaps this pandemic has brought you sadness, and you promise yourself once you get vaccinated you will go out in the open and meet your friends. And perhaps you are in this energy, the Chariot in reverse, your current energy, you are in that position of partying way too hard or being careless, jumping off the cliff, taking an adventure, and yeah, that carelessness is the energy I am getting from this energy. Be mindful that you are getting overboard, or you have forgotten to set an intention. Why are you doing this for? What is this for? Why am I choosing this? Why am I deciding this way? Or why is this the path that I am choosing to walk on? And it may be coming from the intention that is based on ego, if I may say. What do I mean by that? When we do something based on our ego, it is more of a hedonistic intention, more of pleasure, but not necessarily mindful or careful about others. Perhaps our friends are telling us, or our parents are telling us to tone it down. Okay, you have the tendency to redo all over again, to do it all over again, or to come back, to reconnect with your intention, or to reconnect with your goal, to reconnect with what it is that you really want in life, what it is that you really want to happen. Kind of having that youthful or teenager vibe wherein you were out in the open, you have seen the jungle out there, and as a result, you were reckless, a risk taker. You exercised risk taking quite to the extreme side, and as a result, you just don't know you don't know kind of regret your decision in the past. So in the future, you are invited. You have here the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, kinda an invitation for you to buckle down and do the work, have that discipline. If there is something to reconnect with your goal, if there is something in your life that you wish to do that you haven't done so right now, perhaps it's the right time to do it now, to strike that to set an intention, one, and to identify the action steps you need to do to make things happen. Everything around here is in reverse, so it is quite deserves that kind of attention. So the universe's message for you, or the advice from the universe, is if ever you feel depressed about your situation, about your wrong decisions or the choices you have made in the past, it wouldn't hurt if you reach out and ask help from your friends if need be, or to collaborate with people, to work with others in terms of reaching your goal. You don't have to do it alone. This is what I am getting. You don't have to do it alone, and you are not alone, dear one. If ever you feel alone as a result of your previous actions, or as a result of your quote-unquote wrong decisions in life, nothing is wrong, dear one. Nothing, any decision you have made in the past needs to happen. It has to happen, one, for you to learn that lesson. If you feel like it is something that you cannot forgive yourself for, you are free. Yes, you are free, and it wouldn't hurt if you have given yourself that kind of self-liberation that you perceive it to be. Just a small mistake perhaps of going overboard, but it's never too late, not really to revert, but to forgive yourself about that misgiving towards yourself. Forgive yourself about a wrong decision. It's time to forgive yourself and seek help from friends if need be, if ever you feel alone, to cooperate and to collaborate with people, especially those from your soul tribe, those who resonate well with your values and resonate well with your vibe. So you are fine. And I guess I would have to leave it at that. The continuation of this reading is in the link in the description box below. More readings in the description box below, and I also do Zodiac Love Oracle readings, which I would link as a playlist at the end of this video. And thank you for being here, and hope to see you next time. Bye bye.